And welcome back to Spooky Game on Cabaret Gamers 2017.
Yeah.
Us.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Awesome. Rocket Man!
Yeah! So, whatchamacallit? There's another story from my childhood which is really painful. I stay up late at night thinking about it.
That's what late nights are for.
Yeah,
it's
right.
to get like introspective and just be like, oh yeah, I did this in the 2nd grade and I regret it forever.
I hate myself for it every day.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm like grabbing like a little candy because I'm like your
Do you have another one in there?
No, there's probably one on my desk. I'm like an old person and I carry around candies a lot with me. Like little like cough drops. So that's a thing.
I have a bunch of like lifesavers in my... Oh shit, you just missed it.
What happened?
You were looking away. There was a hairy monster that swam away.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry I missed that hairy monster.
Yeah, how could you? Shades. Like, what the hell, man? Oh wait, yeah, that's right.
No, I actually don't see another candy.
Thanks a lot, Grandma. Yeah, I'm having trouble with this.
So
there we go.
I thought I had another candy.
It's okay. I have some in my pocketbook.
I thought I did.
I have some in my pocketbook.
Was that from Bolt? I thought I knew.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I thought I knew. It's the pigeons.
Okay, I gotta speed through.
I wish that movie were better. There was like the animation was fine, the voice acting was what it was. I
don't know.
There's that button there.
I just want to see what's over here while I'm in the safety of my thingamaboop. Okay, that button.
Did you like Bolt?
Yeah, I liked it. The animation was nice.
Yeah, I wish it were better. I wish the voice acting were better. I wish it were more memorable.
Mm.
Like it does not stick out in any way. It doesn't stick out like I liked Rhino. But who didn't?
Who didn't?
That's the only thing. Is like every movie has to have some like mascot or something. Like Ice Age has Scrat. Despicable Me has the Minions. Wally has Wally.
Yeah.
Up had Doug.
Yeah.
There's always like some mascot that's like kind of a dopey character.
Always, but it's nice. Anyway, so the story of my childhood is this is about another mother in elementary school.
Is this at the traffic stop?
Yeah.
Okay.
There was this mother that I saw, and I went up to her one day, and I was like,
I hate that we have to leave that thing, by the way.
We don't. I'm just being derpy. I went up to her one day and I was just like, wow, ma'am, like, congratulations on the baby, because she was heavy.
It's so...
I know.
Oh my god, that thing just popped up.
Yeah, no, I did it before, but you were busy chewing on your candy, like an old man.
I am not ashamed.
Was good.
Still is.
So there's that.
Oh, fuck.
She doesn't like the light on her. It stuns her a little bit.
What the fuck is that?
Don't question it. It's the bitch from the well. Yeah. Bitch can't come in here now. This is my house. This is my house. My house.
My house.
That was the best video though. Wee. mean, she's probably back there though.
Yeah.
Um,
Or there's gonna be like 10 of them or something.
Some
bullshit.
bulk crap.
Yeah.
And now I'm here at
Here.
yeah, this beachside residential area.
I don't know if I've ever called a heavy person pregnant.
Oh man, I felt like such a fucking idiot.
I don't know.
Because
I've been there when other people have done it, and it is this like awful feeling, like, oh my god.
I did it several times too. I did it several times. That doesn't help. Okay, I need help to open that. My house. Welcome
Now
to my house.
On the other end, I've been on the receiving end of uncomfortable things where because my hair, I haven't had anything remotely close to short hair in years.
You got long hair. You got long, beautiful locks. You have girly hips, and you have boots that are made for walking.
They're fry boots, but I don't wear them a lot
gorgeous.
anymore. But anyways, the point is, like, I have really long hair, and from the back, or like, you know, if I'm farther away, the thing that you notice most about me is you have a guy with hair, or a person with hair that's almost down to their waist. And so I've been called a girl quite often.
An old man gave you a rose that one time.
Yeah, it was fucking creepy. And gave one to my sister, or I thought they were going to give it to my sister.
Yeah, he didn't give it to your sister, he gave it to you.
It was fucking creepy.
I mean, you know, for all we know, he was into, you know.
Who knows? I mean, you never know, but
the assumption
like an 80-year-old guy, yeah. I'll extrapolate on that story more. Or maybe not extrapolate, that's the wrong adjective, but I'll explain the story another time. But it sucks. It sucks to be on the receiving end, but I don't know if it's more awkward to be on the receiving end or in your case that you're the one making this mistake or to be mistaken for. It's both awful.
There was a kid in high school that said he's like, "Oh, are you pregnant?" And I wanted to fucking nail him in the face. I've never had an "Are you a guy?" but me and my friend Noise would go out in public and people would think we were a couple. And people would be like, "Oh my god, you guys are so brave." And I'm like, "Yeah, we are."
So yeah, we left the comfort of our house. Because honestly, I want to see you be brave. I just want to see you. Just want to see you.
Am I in a good spot?
Probably not. Huh, another device.
Okay, this is where I'm supposed to be. Cool. That's
what
I was looking for.
Yes. This is where we're supposed to be. Between you and the city of Gotham.
Welcome
the
to
people
my
of
house,
Gotham.
My house. It's in my head now. Am I the hero that they deserve? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. You don't know. Will anybody really ever know? No.
So do you find those, like, machine things or whatever, does that affect the story?
It doesn't affect the story. It just affects the ending.
Okay. Did I mention that during the Let's Play? Because I won't bring it up again if we, my Lion King story. I won't bring it up again if I
Which story is that?
When we saw Hans.
I don't think so.
So, my mom and I, actually, we went to Radio City Music Hall, which was the concert, which was the place that I saw, it's interesting that they caught you.
They're my friends now.
That I was talking about in the previous Let's Play of Inside. Previous episode of this.
Uh-huh.
And Hans Zimmer did the music to The Lion King, right?
Uh-huh.
And in Radio City Music Hall, we were seeing a Hans Zimmer show, right? I'm sorry, I'm getting tired, so I'm like kind of fucking up my commentary here. But anyways, so they They just finished. It was probably halfway through the first act of this concert, and they just finished Crimson Tide or doing the music from Gladiator or something like that, and it's all black, and all of a sudden you hear and it sounds just like the record. It's just like the movie, and you're like, oh my god, right? And then on the LED screen in the back, you see a sun slowly start to rise, right? And they're singing, they're singing songs from The Lion King. And the guy comes out. It's the actual fucking singer of that. And he escaped a war-torn area, and he has an amazing life story. And his daughter, who is now grown up, was singing with him. And it was very emotional. And at the end, they sing, on the path unwinding in the circle of life. And it just culminates after it's like 10-minute medley or something like that. And it's powerful. And it's like you're witnessing your childhood. That's then cool. Hans was talking about how, whatever it was, like 25 years before, whatever, something like 20-something years before, or 20 years before, I guess, 97, right? Something like that. They had all three of them, or two of them, Hans and the singer whose name I forget, I'm sorry, I apologize for that, were there at Radio City Music Hall. And my mom was flipping out, and she turns to me and she said, we were there too. It turns out when I was a kid, I went to the premiere of Lion King at Radio City Music Hall.
That's cool.
And we saw Hans and him. So 20 years later, almost to the day, I guess, we saw it again. And it was really quite an emotional thing. For my mom specifically. But for me as a kid who grew up in the 90s loving The Lion King and whatnot. So that's my Lion King story. And it was like deeply emotional. And you don't realize how emotional that kind of thing is until you witness it and you're listening to this music and you're like, you remember, or I did at least, I remembered parts of my childhood and I remember happiness and, stability and just innocence. And then there's the sadness because you can't get that back, right? You're not a child anymore. Life changes. People grow up. People get older. You realize people have faults.
Come on, guys. Follow me.
So it was a very interesting experience.
That's cool though to have like experiences like that, to like go to something and then come back to it 20 years later.
Yeah, and I didn't even remember that we did that. I have no recollection of it whatsoever. I barely remember what I did an hour ago.
To be fair, yeah.
So.
Well, we went for a walk an hour ago. Or more than an hour ago.
I think we were getting dinner. I think we were eating dinner.
We were getting dinner by like an hour ago. That's fine, no. Okay, let me just up. And then I gotta go up one more time. Oh, my nose. Whew.
It's like allergy season around here now.
Oh my god. Your house is just allergies. It's like so much dust. So much dust. How many out vents do you have? Or fresh air vents do you have? 2.
It's like a weird design flaw or something in our house that we don't have as much clean air pumping in and we don't have as much exhaust stuff to blow out, so it's embarrassing to say, quite frankly, but
no,
it is what it is.
It's just a design flaw thing. Like, it's not anything like on you or your parents or anything.
It's like, fucking hated those guys.
Bye!
Fuck them.
You guys suck. Oh man. And then I don't know what's on to the right over here, but we're gonna find out. I'm just collecting people. Like, they're Pokemon to me.
Do you need the other
yes.
guys? 19.
Can I make that? I don't think I can make that. I'm gonna try though.
I don't think so. Oh, never mind.
You were wrong.
I sit corrected.
Well, because you can't stand corrected.
Because I'm sitting. And I don't feel like standing.
Can I look outside? No. So this is a dead body. You do need this to complete the 19. Come on. Come join your friends.
You know what's interesting is like this kid, kind of like 6, seems to know exactly what to do, right?
But does he? They've showed you earlier in this that I don't know if you were paying attention when I was doing it though. I'm wearing a helmet. The guy I'm controlling was wearing a helmet, controlling another guy. So it is possible to have a row of people controlling each other. So it begs the question, is this kid being controlled by somebody else?
That's interesting.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Look at that guy walking in the back. With his head flailing.
It's just Naruto running.
Naruto running!
I forgot about this guy.
Right? He's so forgettable. Come on, guy. Come on. Do I have to go in here? Like all the way, maybe? Maybe there's more people back here. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think 12, 11, or 12. Oh. Probably gonna need that. Right. Okay. Alley-oop.
Nice.
Those little flailing arms. Alright, come on, guys.
Wee.
There we go.
Nice. And they're just gonna, yep.
Blah. I'll just fall the fuck out. So let's see, 1, 2.
Like fish hitting the deck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I need 2 more. Oh, I guess they're probably standing idly near the button. I can count like that because of, there's a Pokemon Stadium 2 game? Pokemon Stadium 1 game? That you have to like count the moving Pokemon that are running along the screen.
I don't know if I played 2. I probably did.
I know you have it.
Do I? Oh, okay,
yeah,
then
no,
I
you
played
own
it. Can't remember.
There we go.
You know what game I loved? Absolutely loved? Pokemon Pinball. Pokemon Pinball was fucking awesome.
I have that. I have the original that... What the fuck? I wasn't paying attention.
Your helmet short-circuited.
Yeah. Give me a second though, I want to stay behind here. No, like, whatchamacallit, I have the pinball game in my bag that it, like, requires a fucking, It requires a battery to play.
So what is this?
I don't know.
Like, it's hard, sometimes for me, it's hard to get invested in this because I have no idea what's going on.
You just know there's, like, a lot of machinery in this area, and things are happening.
Yeah,
I don't know what the lights are for, because no one's here doing anything.
It's like, I just need some sort of emotional attachment in order to be invested. You know what I mean?
That's alright.
Then I just lose focus, and I don't know what the fuck's going on.
What time is it? 19 minutes?
Yeah, 19 and a half.
Alright, now we'll end it here now.
Yeah, we'll do a short episode now, I guess.
Yeah, well, the other ones were longer than I wanted them to be, honestly.
Okay. So,
I have no idea
happens.
how close we are to the
Honestly,
end, by the way.
here's a little behind the scenes thing. We used to have a timer. In our earliest episodes, we had an alarm on vibrate or whatever so that we could either feel it or we could see it. But The problem is, it's really fucking loud, no matter what,
Yeah.
and the microphone picks it up way too much. So we just kind of watch the clock and do it that way, so that you guys don't hear this crazy loud beeping and whatnot.
This is not a safe area. Like, this machinery should be breaking down by now.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like, is this place still being used, or like it's just
know.
running? Like, that has got to be maintenance constantly. Anyway, we will see you guys next time.
Yeah, take care,
Spooky
right?
Game Month 2017.
Cabaret Gamers,
Well, I'm
2017.
gonna take this half second to say sorry about the delay in videos last week, but this week it's good.
Shit happens.
Shit
Life
happens.
happens, which is kind of the same as shit.
Happy, excuse me, I burped. Happy everything. Halloween's coming up. Enjoy.
Woo!
Woo.